Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a sweet little girl named Heidi. When Heidi was very young, she lost her parents. So it was her aunt who raised her. Her aunt loved Heidi very much. She played with her, told her stories, and sang her lullabies. But as Heidi grew a little older, her aunt's job changed. She had to move to a faraway city for a new job. That place was not suitable for children at all. That was when her aunt remembered Heidi's grandfather, a man who lived alone, high up in the mountains. She thought that living close to nature, maybe her grandfather would be able to take good care of Heidi.
Heidi's grandfather, Alp Grandpa, was a man with a somewhat grumpy nature. He lived alone in a small cabin in the Alps mountains. Even though her aunt had some worries, she believed that Heidi would be happy there. So, one early morning, the two of them set out together on a long journey. The path slowly climbed toward the mountains. Birds were singing, and the wind was softly rustling through the leaves of the trees. Heidi did not know where they were going, but she looked around with curiosity and enjoyed the journey very much. At last, a small cabin appeared at the top of the mountain. That was Alp Grandpa's home. Her aunt held Heidi's hand and led her inside the cabin. And in this way, Heidi's new life in the mountains began. Even though he lived alone, far away from people, deep inside, Grandpa was very happy that his granddaughter had come. He did not show it, but the happiness was there. Her aunt said goodbye to Heidi and went on her own way. Grandpa made a beautiful bed for Heidi in the attic. Finding a new grandfather, Heidi felt very happy. That night, for the very first time, she felt what it was like to sleep under the stars. Grandpa had told her that if a star ever fell, she should make a wish. And that night, Heidi made beautiful wishes for the people she loved the most. As soon as Heidi opened her eyes in the morning, she was startled to see a big furry shape. It was Grandpa's loyal dog, Joseph. Seeing Joseph's sweet face and his floppy ears, Heidi burst into laughter. From the very first meeting, they became friends. Heidi walked around the cottage with Joseph. She ran away from the bees and played with the butterflies. Little by little, she became familiar with the mountains, the green meadows, and her grandfather's cottage. Slowly, the mountains, the wide green fields, and the old cottage began to feel familiar to her. One day, while walking, Heidi met a goat-herding boy named Peter. Seeing Heidi's cheerful jumps and laughter, Peter looked at her in surprise. He thought to himself, "Is she some kind of fairy?" And very quickly, they became friends. I think he just likes walking with us. The next day, when Peter went out to herd the goats, Heidi wanted to go with him. Walking along the mountain paths, she learned many new things, when the goats eat and when they rest. All through the summer, Heidi played in the mountains, helped her grandfather with his work, made bread, and took it to Peter's grandmother.
For you, grandmother.
When winter came, the mountains were covered in white snow. Peter began going to school, and Heidi was left alone. Just then, her aunt returned. She decided to take Heidi to the city so that she could go to school and study. In the city, Heidi met a girl named Clara who could not walk. Heidi had been brought there to be Clara's companion. The two girls became very good friends.
I love it.
But city life was difficult for Heidi. She missed her grandfather, Joseph, and the mountains very much. Because of this sadness, Heidi became ill. Everyone realized that Heidi's true happiness was in the mountains, so she was sent back to her grandfather. When Heidi returned, she hugged her grandfather with happiness. Joseph jumped up and kept kissing her.